Namaste and welcome back to the channel. And after a long back, I'm uploading the video due to the busy schedule. I could not upload any videos pertaining to the NAAC nor the NIRF for any nursing education. So today we are going to see about what are the anticipated questions during the NAAC peer team visit. So we'll go criteria by criteria, in which the first criteria would be the curriculum design and development, of which what would be the anticipated questions. So as we know, in the curriculum design and development, in criteria 1.1.1, we do have the curriculum developed should have the relevance with the local, regional, and the global developmental needs, which should be reflected in the program outcomes and the course outcomes of the programs offered by the university. In this particular 1.1.1, the anticipated questions may be, in what way you are ensuring the curriculum designed is aligned with the institutional goals and objectives, and how can you provide some examples? So यहाँ पे in this particular thing, they may ask you about whether the curriculum, which it might be with an affiliated college or with an university. As universities have the flexibility in designing the curriculum, so in that conditions, there would be much more questionnaires arising out of this curriculum. But in the case of affiliated colleges, where they are affiliated with the university and university would be governing, in that scenario, a little bit change, they may ask that whether are you communicating to your university regarding the curriculum changes, or how is the curriculum, whether the curriculum is in align with the university's goals and objectives or not. And even they may ask to show that the curriculum addresses the local, regional, and the national global needs of the stakeholders. Here also they say that the curriculum or the syllabi, which the particular course syllabus will be there, whether is it as per the need, which is of the local, that particular, because in every state there may be some differences, whether on the region also, and as the curriculum is revised, it is basically based on the feedback of the stakeholders, the students, the parents, the alumni, as there will be industry and academia connects, and the industry focused curriculum needs to be added into the curriculum many a times. Then any changes. Now, for example, if I take an example of the artificial intelligence, before the artificial intelligence was not playing that much role into the curriculum. But now even in every syllabus, it is said that, or in every courses, it is said that AI should be an integral part of the curriculum. So in that way, we have to showcase certain examples. If they ask us, if we have added something into the curriculum, why it is being added and how it is being relevant, whether is it relevant for the local, regional, or national, or the global needs. And the reason behind that can also be explained by showing some examples. Then there might be a question saying that, do you have any courses that are related to gender, environment, sustainability, ethics, and values? Now, going back to criteria this 1.3.1, where the institutional integrates the cross-cutting issues relevant to the professional ethics, gender, human values, environment, sustainability, and other goals. So now even especially they are enriched with the sustainable developmental goals as per the NEP 2020 to the curriculum. So we have to showcase whether in our syllabus, are there any components pertaining to the gender, pertaining to any environmental, sustainability, even the ethics and the values also. And whether are you aligning this particular courses with our SDGs also, it would be also an arising question out of it. And the next question would be basically on whether the curriculum, okay, the courses or the curriculum which the institute or an HEI is providing is having relevance with the employability, how significant it is, okay, whether entrepreneurship is there, yeah, skill development would be there out of that core syllabi, and what type of initiatives have been taken in revising these curriculums are also being asked here. So, in what way do you ensure that employability is a significant consideration in developing the curriculum? Why means any course which we are imparting ultimately gives an employability. I mean to say that any student who is getting enrolled to a particular course, after the completion of the course, it would be generating the employability. In that way, there are in a particular program, there are many number of subject also, and those subjects of those subject, after completion of those subject, the outcome which may come out of that is the there may be some skill development. Yeah, it may give rise to an employability, or it may give rise to any skill development also. That would be one more question. Then there is another provision that they may ask that in a 5 years of your past 5 years, how many times the syllabus has been revised, and what is the reason behind the revision of the syllabus? Okay. And the revision of the syllabus, in what percentage we have changed it, especially for the universities, it would be asked. And for the changes in the syllabus, we have to showcase the documentations like, for example, after getting the feedback from the stakeholders, that was the need for the revising or add of any subject or any unit into that particular courses, that can be kept as an evidentiary proof. Based on that, the BOS expertise opinions, whatever the BOS mails we have sent for the expert members, those to be kept. The minutes of the BOS, and after this BOS completion, it has been taken to the academic council, and the academic council minutes has to be showcased during this particular thing. Okay, so these are the certain relevant documents. In addition to that, if we see 1.3.2, where the value-added courses are there. So in the value-added courses are the elective courses. How many certificate or value-added courses or any diploma programs have been offered by the institution, whether it might be by the institution or any online courses like MOOCs or Swayam portal or EG Pathshala is there, NPTEL. So that has to be also showcased. So that is what the question rising here. In what way does the curriculum include the value-based curriculum? So if we are showing them some value-added courses, in the past 5 years, we have given these many number of value-added, for example, 10 value-added courses, 20 value-added courses we have been showing. So that what was the particular value-based education is helping to enrich that particular curriculum also. Because many of the HEIs or many of the institutes, when there is no flexibility, especially in the affiliated colleges, they start some value-added education because they are not having much flexibility to change into the curriculum. In that way, they can showcase that as there is no much possibilities of changes in the curriculum, in order to meet the global or the national needs or the regional needs, and in order to develop the skill also, certain value-based education courses have been started by the institutes, and students are opting that and enhancing their skills or the employability skills also. We can showcase that. So that is what I mean to say over here for this particular question. मतलब इसका आंसर हमें ऐसे ही देना है in this what way I explained you. Are all the department faculty members involved in providing the inputs of the curriculum development? How is that done? Are the documents to show that inputs are captured? Again, now, this is a question relevant to the feedback. Now, going back to the value-based education question, as I was telling, especially in the affiliated colleges, there is no much freedom for addition into the curriculum. In that condition, if they are starting value-added courses, so how they have started it? They might have started with the help of the feedback which they might have received from the industry or any alumni or any parents or even the students also. So in the same way, the question might be rising that because we say that in the criteria 1.4.1, we are having a structured feedback mechanism is there. So which is being we are obtaining on the regular basis. So in that way, whether the faculty members are being asked or the faculty members are allowed to give their inputs in the curriculum development? And if it is there, how we are doing it? Whether are we taking the written feedback or are we doing so through some Google Forms? Okay. So if it is done in that way, that particular documents has to be showcased in that questionnaire if the peer team asks us. Next, do you have the mechanism of formally collecting the inputs or the feedback on the curriculum design and development from industrial employers and academic experts from eminent institutions? Again, the same similar question as that of faculty members. Do we have this mechanism of getting the feedbacks from the stakeholders is also there or not? That's why even in the SSR also they say that at least 4 sample forms we have to upload into the SSR documentation. So this particular thing also can be showcased, that how many industry people have been captured in the past 5 years, how many alumni have been given feedback. Some percentage would be a better point to showcase it, or because it gives a statistical analysis so that हमने feedback parents से इतना लिया. I mean, yeah, alumni से हमने 30% of the alumni have given their feedback into the curriculum. 50% of the industrial experts are given. Other eminent institutions also, if you are taking feedbacks, that is what the feedback given by the eminent institutions. Maybe with the good institutions or high grade institutions, people also we can ask to give their feedback into the curriculum. And what are the experts also saying, which are the different experts who have given their feedbacks. So this is also one of the question which may arise it. What kind of value added courses do you offer? Okay. So now it may happen many a times. Many of the HEI say that we are offering more than 100 value added courses into our particular programs. When there are n number of value added courses, they have made up some basket in that first semester, these many value added courses to be completed by the student, or by the end of the second semester, third semester, there may be certain policies also. So you can make out the policies out of that, stating that every student before the completion of this particular semester or before the completion of that particular program, that the student has to, in addition to have certain number of value-added courses also. And you can show there that why you have imparted so to do and how it is helping the students also. Okay. These value-added courses are not a part of the syllabus or not a part of the curriculum which the institution, other than the curriculum, these are the value-added courses. So why you are offering, that is the reason, and how it is benefiting. So both the things can be focused in this one. Okay. Then how many board of studies meeting you have had? Now, I am taking an example of a period of 5 years, that is 2019 to 2024. So how many BOS have been taken place? Maybe yearly 1 BOS would have been there, or maybe 2 BOSs may be there. If 2 BOS is there, what was the reason? Okay. So whenever there is a BOS also, there will be certain changes or certain any addition or something related to the syllabus or any other agenda, especially towards the curriculum. So that might be there. They may ask, why did you do 2 BOSs? That time you can say the reason behind and that conduction of the BOS also. Then what is the mechanism for adding new electives into the curriculum? Now going back again with the new electives also. So in many universities or in many affiliated universities also, there is a provision of electives into the curriculum. Some of the universities give the credits for these electives also. So how many electives a student has to complete in his complete course of a curriculum? Okay. Maybe one per semester or one per year he has to complete based on the nature or based on the policies which the university is having. And the another question where in which the PhD level courses have been run, there they may ask that what is your mechanism for offering new PhD level courses? Okay, if any, I mean, the department or in the university, they would want to start the PhD level courses also. So what are the mechanism the university is been following to start a new PhD courses also? And do we have any PhD courses offered by faculty members of your department, especially in the department also? In many departments, there may be in the big universities and all, there are many different departments. Some of the departments are having PhD courses and some departments may not be having. So they may ask this question also. Then how many choices are typically offered for an elective course? Now, as I was telling about the electives, so adding of the new electives into the curriculum. So in the electives into the curriculum, we have added, maybe many a times it would be with the credit only. So if we are saying that in one semester, the student has to complete his one elective. Every semester, one elective should be completed. So in the 8th semester, maybe 8 elective. This is an example I am quoting. Okay. So are there any choice where the student can take? Okay. In every semester, we are saying one elective to be completed. One elective to be completed means in that particular semester, how many electives basket you have kept, where the student can choose by himself. So that would be one of the question also. So are there any policies on the minimum number of student registrations for the elective choice to be offered? Elective depends, because as it is elective, so some of the university says that yes, the elective should be into the curriculum and they are also giving the credit. Some of the universities do not give any credits, but they are kept as an elective and they are also choice based, whether the student can opt it or not. So any policies is there, whether the student, how many students we have to take in the particular electives. These all also should be the questions which may arise of it. Do you offer elective courses that are open to students of other departments and branches? Now, another question which may rise now again. So now in an university, take an example, there are 5 different departments and every department is having their own elective baskets. Okay. So of those elective baskets, they may ask that, are there any cross elective choice can be done by the students for the other departments? Of the 5 departments, can the first department can go and opt with the 5th department electives, or can the second can go to the 4th or any 5th or any from any department? Is the students having the flexibility to select the electives or not? So this would be a few anticipated questions pertaining to the curriculum. Okay. Thanks for watching. Kindly give the comments, share the video with your friends. Thank you.